friends, hello and welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day. So again, knowing, tis the Christmas season, a lot of people kind of buying, getting a game around this time of the year. And a lot of people maybe just kind of curious in general, like, hey, always a lot of packs in the store this year, more than ever. There's more feature packs in the store at one time now than you would have seen in the entire year in NHL, like 15 or so. But, the question is, there's so many options. And are any of them worth it? Are any of them not? Are there ones that you should absolutely avoid? Are any worth it? And I will say this is just our personal opinion, our personal advice. The way, we like to consider ourselves, and it depends where you're at. Are you a free to play player? Or you're like, I'm buying anything I can to make a good team. You're gonna buy anything you can to make a good team. It's more of which packs are the best value between more than which one should you buy or should you not buy them all together kind of situation. But as a person that tries to play more free to play, I think we bought packs once this year, I want to say, and it was when it was a pack that was untradeable, like guaranteed 2 or 3 PowerUp collectibles. And it came out to be a really good value. And I was like, for that price, PowerUp collectibles, let's do it. Let's get ahead a little bit. Besides that, though, you look at like the packs you see out right now. 5 Winter Classic player pack. This is 5 random Winter Classic players, untradable. It's a $30 pack. And now the difficult thing with this is there is a 5% chance at 90 plus, which is great odds, but you got to remember this is a 150K pack. They have a 27% chance at 86 plus, and then 83 plus is 100%. Now the thing is with the situation I look at with stuff like this is it's untradeable. We're at that time of the year where that's 150K. You can buy 150K player off the auction house. You can buy 286. You can buy 586s. You can buy what it would be 5. You can buy 586s overalls on the auction house right now for 150K, and you're going to spend 3K on this pack, and you can't sell any of them. And I think that's the biggest thing for me with packs. I think EA is really trying to push this, and they're smart marketers. You got to give it to them. They're trying to push the untradeable stuff because they know once people buy the untradeable packs, they're locked in. They can't sell them. They can't get rid of these players, which means they just have to continuously buy packs and buy packs and buy packs and buy packs the entire year, because 86s won't be good for, in 2 months, it won't be any good. And 87s in 2 months, it won't be any good. So it's like, hey, have a guaranteed untradeable 86 or untradeable 85. But guess what? In 2 months, we know that card's not going to be relevant. You can't sell it. You might be able to trade in for a PowerUp collectible. That's it. So they know people are going to know and say, all right, let's go buy some more packs. So for me, I try to all together. And again, the one situation now is an exception is if it's a good sale on PowerUp collectibles, because PowerUp collectibles can be refunded from your players, and they're used towards players like your X Factors, your PowerUp icons that continuously grow out throughout the year. So you say, you buy a pack that gives you 3 PowerUp collectibles for 75K. It's like, that's a good deal because 25K a collectible. If you're buying currency, that is. Obviously you can build them cheaper, but I always try to look at, again, at 30K, you're paying $30 for 150K. Essentially, the rule of thumb here is $20 per 100K. That's kind of been the going rate for coins, when people used to sell and people used to follow the pack sales and everything like that. EA kind of follows the same thing. So you say $20 for 100K. And that's where you look and say, okay, if I spend $20 on, or if I spend $15 on 3 PowerUp collectibles, that's 75K. I'm guaranteed that 75K. But if you're looking at, in this situation, $15 is a $15 pack. So that's a 75K pack. If they put a coin value on it, you're getting 200 classic players. And the odds of getting 75K worth of players are very, 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 very slim. You're talking a 10% chance in 86 plus. So 1 in 10 packs are going to have an 86 plus, and you'll get an 86 plus. The pack's almost worthless because there ain't too many players below that. A lot of 84s, you can get the plus ones that boost them up a little bit, and that's kind of the game you can play as well. You're playing that chance, but for me, I like to play if you're going to buy something, either it be sellable or it be something like a PowerUp thing that can be used throughout the entire year. So the 89 overall flashback pack, and again, this is, if you want to throw the money out at 89 overall for $40, go ahead. You're guaranteed to get what you're going to get. I will say this, you can get a 90 overall for, it was an 87. Yeah, they're charging $35 for an 87 overall, I think. So that's what you want to do. You can do that. I think that Martin Achos is a card that is, an end of year play. I think that's important too. You look at the player they're giving you, and you look to see if it's an end of year kind of player that you can put on your team the rest of the year. I think you get the 89-90 range with a 95 plus speed like he's got. You can keep that guy on your team all year and say, hey, if you want to buy that player and keep it on trade, go ahead. That's where the situation always comes with the packs. 10 items at a guarantee of 22 Nations of Hockey collectibles. Terrible pack. Terrible. It costs so much to get, Nations of Hockey. Yeah, it's expensive to build some of these players. And in this situation, you get 2 of them for, again, $8. Yeah, two of them for 50K. They're not 25K a pop. They cost you like 8 or 9K to build one of these collectibles. So I mean, essentially, again, it's untradeable. You're kind of coming out behind. You can build it for cheaper than that, really. So it's packs like that I like to completely avoid. Typically, a typical rule of thumb, typically any event packs are not worth it. They're usually very overpriced. The items guaranteed are not that good, though. EA will kind of spice it up by saying, oh, guaranteed chance, greater chance of pulling player, or a guarantee of one of these. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of those players are low overalls that aren't worth much. So for me in general, I try to stay away from all the untradeable packs like that. 2-for-1 elite players pack offer 20 items, all gold player items with at least 1680 plus overalls. That's not a bad pack. $7 for the pack. 2-for-1 elite players pack offer. I think there's an elite players pack. I was wrong. There used to be an elite players pack out. I'm not seeing it. But situations like that where it's a tradable pack, it's a little bit of a deal. I don't mind going after that if you're looking to buy packs. If you're looking to buy packs and make coins from buying packs. And that's the thing for me in general too, is like, we're sitting on 400K right now. I've got we just probably spent 200 or 300K on Nations of Hockey players. I'm saying, and we bought that team of the week, Patrick King. This is the time of the week where I like to buy players off the auction house because they're cheaper and sell them later. But see, so I like to have coins laying around. At least, I would say in general, if you can have 100K laying around just to have laying around to spend money, it's a good way you can make coins work the market if you want to go down that route or if you want to buy players. So for me, it's like you buy an untradeable pack that there's never going to be coins coming out of that. That's the other situation. Anytime you're buying untradeable, you're never going to have a coin value. If you're constantly trading in players untradeable, you're constantly buying untradeable packs. EA kind of gets what they want there, where you never have a high coin balance, and you need a high coin balance to make coins to buy players, sell players, so on and so forth. You're always kind of stuck at that baseline low, where you're forced to always buy these packs, or you're forced to always trade in untradables for more untradables and stay in the system. So I like to look at it and say, hey, I can buy real players. I can buy right now. You buy 88 overalls for 50K, for 60K. 88 overalls. Keep that in mind, because we just seen the 89 overall, Winter Classic flashback for Martin Achos, 350K. You can buy 89s for under 100K. You have to keep that in mind. It's like, okay, so if you open these packs and you get some coins, you can buy and sell these players. And the difference is they're not untradeable. So if you want to upgrade, say that, let's say you pull an 87 anything, and you say, okay, in a month he's going to your third line, you're like, all right, I'd like to upgrade this. All right, so all of a sudden, instead of the 87 being untradeable, you have to trade it in for a collectible or something else untradeable, no currency. You can take the 87, sell it in an auction house for still probably at that point 50K, 40K, 50K, and you're doing all right there. You got some coins to work with. As we mentioned, the Nations of Hockey, right now it's the Nations of Hockey packs that are at the passport packs. You typically always stay away from these, like this, the graded choice pack week 2, 15 players over 5 rounds with the graded chance of pulling at 89 overall. It's like, a graded chance, such a greater chance that you have a 1% chance of pulling a 90 plus. Not that great of a chance. 86 is 36% chance, which again, great odds. 86 plus 30, but remember, an 86 is going for 30K. It's a 130K pack. It's the good thing is it is tradable. I'd rather buy the tradable pack than the untradeable. And again, just to be clear, when we're talking about is it worth it, is it not worth it, it's almost never, 99% of the time, it is never worth it to spend coins. You're gonna usually lose out. But we're typically talking here, if you want to spend points on packs, you want to put money on packs, 99% of the time, like I said, the coin value, it's never worth it. The odds aren't in your favor. It's like betting in Vegas. Vegas expects you to come home losing. They know the odds, they know the system. When it comes to the coin value they put on these, if there was any time in the past, I've seen EA realize like, oh, we put out a pack and people are making too many coins, they change the pack, they remove the pack, they change what's in the pack, they change the odds, whatever. The goal is for you to lose coins every time you open a pack in the long run. Maybe you get good luck for 1 or 2 packs, but by the time you open 100 packs, the goal is for you to have probably lost 20 to 40% of your coins that you put into that. If you put 1 million coins in a pack, the goal is for you to lose at least 400K probably by EA standards. That's probably a baseline minimum. So just keep that in mind. Again, I like to stay away from the Nations of Hockey untradeable packs. The team builder packs, again, it's your choice. You want to spend $35 on a player, and you get 2 of these, and then you're guaranteed to get 90 overall. So for $70 you get a 90 overall, which again, going back to it, it's like, hey, for $70 you get a 90 overall, or you're paying $40 for the 89. You're paying, this is $30 for the 5 Winter Classics player pack. You buy 2 of these for $60. The odds of you getting a 90 are very, very slim. So it's like, you know what? You're not doing that bad on those team builders. If you want to go that route, I don't mind it. I think it's too expensive for the coins. I think it's cheaper. Well, hang on a second. Let me do the math. No, I don't think it is cheaper. I think this is one of the rare situations. It might be cheaper to buy this with coins for the. No, it's an 87. That ain't right. I say an 87 is going to cost you about 150K. At the most. If you buy it off the auction house, it's going to cost you about 150K. So again, don't use coins on this. You can just spend 150 coins, 50K worth of coins, build it yourself. It does take longer, but it's going to save you, 80K. So do keep that in mind. The New Year's early bird pack, it contains 25 items to guarantee at least one 84 plus player and a PowerUp icon. Now that's an interesting one because it's 90K. You're going to get a PowerUp icon. It's 84 plus. 84 plus is going to be 10K. Again, I don't like the idea of the untradable. You never know what PowerUp icon you're getting. It is a gamble. You have a 20% chance at 80 plus. So the chance is out there. Your choice there. I'm in the middle. I wouldn't buy that one. 15 plays with a guarantee of at least 185 overall. It's a $15 pack, 85 guarantee. It's one of the better packs you're going to see. Now, guarantee, you do keep in mind 50% chance at an 86 plus, which is great. So 1 in every 2 packs, you're going to see an 80% or 86 plus. 86 plus is good for 30K. It is a $15 pack. So you're essentially getting still less than half your value back. Again, you can pull over an 86 plus. But it's one of the better ones. If you was to spend money on packs, at least you're guaranteed to get that, opposed to some stuff you're not guaranteed nothing. Like a Jumbo Premium Players pack, you're guaranteed 580 pluses, and it's $9. And there's 8% chance in 86 plus compared to, again, for a little less than half the coin, double the coins, you got a 50% chance. So you'd have to buy 5 of these packs to get the same odds as one of these, which would be 4,500 points. So stuff like that. Keep it in mind. The flash offer, it is a good deal. Compared to some of the other packs, I like stuff like that. The Premium Players pack, same story, not a big fan of it. But there's always a lot of packs out. What I like to do is just kind of look at the odds and then look at the price tag. Typically, from a pack standpoint, if you can get half your coins back, if you can get half your value back or more, from a pack standpoint, if you're looking to buy them, that's a good pack. Because they're bad in a pack. Just like you open a pack, you quick sell. It's like, okay, quick sells for 3K and you spent 15K in a pack. You're meant to make like 20% of your coins back what you paid it. So if you can get half or better odds, that's really good odds, I think. And again, if it's untradable stuff like a collectible, that you'll see, if you can see a pack that's untradable for 75K and it gives you 2 PowerUp collectibles and then some players, it's like, oh, that's a great pack because you're kind of breaking even on the coins. Typically, those will be the untradeable ones with the really good odds. But if you get PowerUp collectibles, they're kind of usable the entire year. So I don't mind those. Nonetheless, again, always spend your coins, spend your money, however you want. I expect if you're kind of new to the game and you see a lot of packs that kind of overwhelming, you just don't feel like doing the math. Hopefully this video is helpful. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.